And the 200 IM has been an event, well, like a lot of things, dominated by Virginia. Virginia's won 4 straight years at the NCAAs this event. Kate Douglas's record interrupted 3 other wins by Alex Walsh.
Yeah, and she has definitely owned this event. Well-deserved in so many ways. As you see right there, she won the silver medal in this event back in 2020, or I should say 21, in Tokyo. Was on the Olympic team again this past summer. We've got 3 different American Olympians in this race.
And 3 Stanford swimmers. Lucy Bell first up there. You see a junior, Caroline Bricker, who was a terrific part of the 800 free relay. Wynn said it was only the 3rd time she'd ever swum the 200 free. Pretty amazing. Emma Sticklin from Texas will be in lane 3. But here is the other swimmer to watch, Torri Huske, who will be in lane 4. Leah Polanski in lane 5. And here's Alex Walsh, lane 6. Does that matter?
No, no. Okay. It shouldn't matter whatsoever. He's been in this situation before. Shouldn't be a problem.
Phoebe Bacon, 2-time Olympic swimmer for the United States. Wisconsin, lane 7, and Tennessee senior Josephine Fuller will be in lane 8.
Phoebe won her best time this morning. There's Walsh right there, Ted. This one's not going to be easy. The time she has won this title, it's been a runaway. But that woman right there, I think is going to give her all she can handle tonight. In fact, I would say Torri Huske might just be the slight favorite. I can't imagine myself saying that with Alex Walsh in this race.
And then you think, Torri Huske has 3 Olympic golds, 6 Olympic medals, 10 World Championship medals.
But none in the IM.
Interesting.
If you go back to 2023, she redshirted last year, but if you go back a couple years, she was 2nd to Kate Douglas, 150 flat. That's the 3rd fastest performance in history. Right behind Alex Walsh. And she can just fly. Literally. Olympic gold medalist in the 100 butterfly. And Sticklin is going to be a good butterflyer as well. And backstroker. Sticklin might have the lead after the 100. That's how good she is on the front half of this race. She doesn't have the back half of a Torri Huske or an Alex Walsh, but she is really good on her front half. Man, is she ever!
And Sticklin was last up in both legs of the backstroke, but Huske is right with her at the 100.
And this is where Huske has a bit of an Achilles heel. She does not have a great breaststroke. Sticklin does not either, though. They are both weak on the breaststroke, which gives everybody else an opportunity, including the one I just drew on, Alex Walsh, who is the best breaststroker of this bunch.
And Walsh is surging. Huske is pulled away from Sticklin, and it's going to be Walsh and Huske heading to the freestyle.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This one's going to be fun.
Huske had a 7/100ths edge to start this final 50.
Remember, Huske anchored freestyle the mixed medley relay back at Pearson, won the gold medal. It's going to be Huske.
Everybody's screaming, and Huske looks to have it. And it is Stanford to win. Torri Huske stops the Virginia run. And she goes under 150. Just the 3rd swim in history under 150.
That's her dad down there. You were chatting with him quite a long time. You know, one thing he told us when we were talking to him, she lays it on the line every single time. She is completely exhausted at the end of every single race she swims. She does not hold back. She didn't hold it back there on that breaststroke leg. 32.2 on the breaststroke leg for Torri Huske. It wasn't the fastest, but it was far away, not the slowest. And that was really the difference. She held off Alex Walsh at the end. 26.5 on the end for her. Walsh was 26.9. Both great, both wonderful swims. 50.1 for Walsh. But Torri Huske is the champ, and a good sportsmanship hug there.
Amen.
With the two Olympic teammates.
That's what it took to beat Alex Walsh. It took not just a personal best by Huske, but the third fastest swim ever. Only the third time under 150. Leah Polonsky of Cal, excellent for third. Phoebe Bacon, Wisconsin, 4. And then you see Stanford, Bricker, and Bell get 5 and 6. But Torri Huske, Stanford making its presence felt the first 2 nights, and she's with Elizabeth Beisel.
Torri Huske, under 150, 149, third fastest performer ever. It's your first ever NCAA individual title. You've won Olympic gold medals. You've done all those things. But what does this moment mean to you?
I mean, it's just, I wanted this so bad for so long. And like you said, this is my first NCAA title individually. So I was just so excited to hopefully bring home a first for Stanford. And we had 2 other girls in the heat, and they both did amazing. So it was fun being next to them.
Mentioning your teammates that you're next to, you redshirted last year, so you didn't have this meet. How good is it to be back on this pool deck with your Stanford teammates?
Yeah, I love Federal Way. I mean, we used to have Pac-12s here every year, so it kind of feels poetic to be back here.
Hey, you just won your first individual NCAA title under 150. Congratulations, Torri.
Thank you so much.
Greg Meehan, the Stanford coach. Way to shout Pac-12, Torri. Good job.